This is everything you need to know about facial recognition within Shade. And we've actually made facial recognition even more powerful. So I'm very excited for this workflow. Now, the way that facial recognition works is inside your particular drive, you're gonna have a People tab right here. And this People tab, when you click into it, you'll see all the different faces tagged within a drive. And if we click on that face, then we're gonna see all the media within that drive where that person appears. And a lot of this has already been indexed, but what we've actually allowed or created is a way to basically improve that indexing. Because if you can imagine, if we're filming or taking photos of a football player, there's going to be some shots where they don't have their helmet on and others where they do. JJ McCarthy is a perfect example of this, where he has his helmet on here, but in some other shots he doesn't have his helmet on. So what we're actually able to do is add a custom profile picture to a specific individual, or you can create a new individual if they don't exist in your current workspace. So for instance, we'll add this image here of me, I guess, and then we'll go to references. Now, here is where we're going to actually upload multiple frames of how that person's face may appear within our media. And this is super helpful when we go back to the football player example. We can actually add faces of the football player with their helmet on and without, which will basically provide more examples for the AI to be able to understand different ways a face is seen in different types of media. For me, a lot of the instances where my face is seen is all very similar, but we're gonna go ahead and drop these in here. You'll have the opportunity to zoom in and tag all of them here. What I like about this is like, okay, I'm kind of like mid-sentence here. Some of these are from the side, some of these are outside. This is kind of weird that it's just like all me in these, but we're doing it anyways. And as we get through this tagging, then we will go to the verification process. So when we hit verify, then the AI is basically going to be able to make sure that there aren't any like flags in the reference images we provided. An example of flag might be like multiple faces within the frame. And then we can hit save changes. And now all of our data is going to be auto indexed, and any image with my face in it is going to be tagged under my specific name, as we see here. But if you don't have any people that have been created within your current workspace, you can simply come up here to add individual, and then you'll be able to go through the exact same process. This is just improving on the already super powerful facial recognition that we've had for so long. Now, this feature can be super powerful in a ton of different use cases, but here is a client of ours, the James Agency, talking about how they actually used facial recognition to meet a really tight deadline for a client.
Just recently, we needed to create a fun anniversary video for one of our clients. They have really loyal, really long term team members, and it was one of their team members' 10-year anniversary. So we had the job of looking through all of our footage of this guy and finding like the funnest blooper reels and outtakes, and he has a really great personality, so there was a ton to look through. So we were able to find his face, give his face, the name that went with all of his footage, and use the AI search to find everything we had of him, identify the best cuts, create a quick assembly, and then pass it off to us to add the type and the finishing touches and run it by the client like really quick before the 10-year anniversary celebration.
So as you can see, facial recognition can be a super powerful part of your workflow. So let me know in the comments if you're going to put facial recognition into your current workflow. And as always, thanks for watching and thanks for using Shade.